All right, guys, the top 5 things I like about this truck, this Ram 2500, 6.4 liter Hemi, Mega Cab, limited edition. Top 5 things that I like about this truck right here. One thing that I think people have pretty much known by now is Ram has taken over as the #1 interior. But just look at it. I mean, it's from the leather, the seats, the design, the big screen here, the functionality of that, just unmatched. Unmatched. Nobody's touching this. Even the updated Fords, in my opinion, aren't touching it. From an interior perspective, I love the interior of this Ram, the different features. I've made other videos that show the specific features that the Ram has, so I'm not going to repeat that on this, but I mean, it's beautiful, guys. Ram really did a good job in figuring out how to put luxury into a truck without sacrificing capability. Other thing I like about this truck, it comes down to the tow mirrors. If you have not watched my other video, you'll see that this is actually one of my dislikes as well. But right now we're talking about the positives, right? So I love when I'm towing my travel trailer. I mean, these mirrors work awesome. The reason being because it allows you to see high. Sometimes, depending on what you're towing, you need to be able to see the high profile of things. Now, when I'm driving without towing, these are definitely down because they're not the prettiest things in the world. In my opinion, it's a common debate in the Ram forum, but in my opinion, these things, they work awesome from a functionality standpoint. It would be nice if they were powered, but they're not. So, again, check out the 5 dislikes. That's one of them. I'll give you a little sneak peek in there if you haven't seen it already. But that is definitely something I like, the ability to change and to move these. And then the 2 types of mirrors here, I can never remember what the name of this mirror is, but it definitely helps. And it's all about safety. This is, in my opinion, these are the safest. So in my opinion, these are the safest tow mirrors on the market today. Maybe not the most functional in getting them up and putting them back down, but in terms of being able to view and see, they're awesome. Also, I'll say this, sometimes there's been instances where I was towing my travel trailer, I forgot to put these up. And the reason I could forget about putting them up is because you can actually tow a travel trailer safely with just using this. You don't actually need the tow mirrors, they just make it a little bit easier. The Ram boxes. Now, it depends on how you use these, right? Some people love them, some people hate them. But for me, I camp, I tow a travel trailer, I tow my boat, I love to hunt. This stuff right here all comes into play very, very well. All right, so you've got space, I've got tools, I've got my hat when I go boating trips, got my daughter's hat, I've got my son's hat, I got my wife's stuff, you know, rain jacket, air pump, everything's right here. And then I've got all my boots, my wife's boots, my son, my daughter's boots, my hats, everything's in here, right? Anything I could need, I have it on the side. Gloves, it's a little junky right now, but I mean, it's a truck that lets you know I use it for work. But yeah, love this, love the Ram box. It helps keep everything right there, keeps everything functional, keeps everything close by. Really, really good addition and good feature to the truck. The one thing I will say, the negative about the Ram box is it does take away some of your bed space. So if you're looking at it from here, it takes, when you add both in, you're losing about 1.25 feet of bed space. But the way I use the truck, this is much more feasible for me, especially if I'm hunting or doing whatever I'm doing. Great addition. The one thing I will say is you cannot get this prepped with the 5th wheel package if you have the Ram box. You can still get it in there, it's just going to be a tight fix and you're going to have to do it aftermarket. But the way I use this truck, these Ram boxes are awesome. It's nice to be able to get things out of the truck that I need without having to climb into the bed of the truck. I just come up, pop it open, I know where things are, I go in, I grab it and move on. Next thing, one thing I really like about this truck is the Mega Cab. As you can see, I'll take you back here, give my behind seat, you have that much space back there. The seats fold down, I actually can lay down. I'm actually taking a trip up to Wyoming soon and I probably will take this and I would just, instead of getting hotels, I'm gonna sleep in this, stop at a truck stop, shower up, you know, get some food or whatever, and keep it moving. And you know, it's awesome. So plenty of space for the kids. The seats recline back, they're actually sitting straight up right now, but typically we'll have the seats recline back. The kids love it, they're relaxed, it's comfortable. I've had 3 adults back here that were just as comfortable, had plenty of space. So really good setup. Big fan of the Mega Cab. I'll be very honest with you, when I first got this truck, well, up until about a week when I got this truck, I used to think this was one of the hideous looking things, this extra space right here. But now, it really has grown on me. I don't think it looks that bad. Again, that's relative, that's my perspective. you might think a little bit differently, but I love the functionality of it. It allows me to use it as a family truck, a truck for work, good space, good weight to it. Awesome. All right, and then one that I'll talk about, this one here, is kind of a mixture of two. I love the running boards on this truck. I like that the running boards deploy automatically. Again, this is on a limited trim. You can get these on other trims too when you build a truck, but I just like it. I mean, this isn't anything that's proprietary to just Ram. Other trucks do it as well, but I mean, when it comes out, you open up the door, it comes out. And I'm gonna merge this in, maybe it's 5.5, let's say 5.5 points that I really like. It was really difficult to narrow it down to just 5. There's a lot about this truck that I like. So outside of the overall look, I mean, just the blacked out package, just in general, I like the look of the Ram trucks. But here's something that's really cool that you can't see right now because it's daytime. They have turning lights. So when you are driving at night and let's say you're making a right-hand turn, this fog light turns on. So you actually have more road and side road that's illuminated depending on where you're turning. So it actually reads the direction that you're turning the wheel, and when you put your signal light on, it automatically illuminates that way as well. So it's a great safety feature, especially if you're driving in rural areas or you're trying to watch out for deer or just making sure you don't run off of the road. Great feature. Great job, Ram. I'm going to give you a couple of bonus features because it's really hard to narrow it down to just 5 things that I like. But one thing I really like about this truck is, let me just go around here and show you. One thing I really like about this truck is when you're towing. When you are towing with this truck, it actually reads, and I don't have it on right now, but right here, right where you see the red car, below that, it's going to tell you how long the trailer actually is. That's a big deal because not only is it going to tell you how long that the trailer is that you're towing, it also extends your blind spot monitoring to the length of that trailer. A vehicle may be coming up on your right or your left, and it's much further back than what it typically is when you're not towing. Your blind spot monitoring sensors right there, those are going to be illuminated, letting you know that the vehicle may not be right up on your truck right now, but it has not cleared the space of your trailer. Huge benefit. All right, guys, so listen, these are my top likes. I know I said top 5. It's hard to do that. I really have more I want to talk about. I think we're at like 6 or 7 likes at this point, but I can tell you this is a solid truck. More than happy that I bought it. Would do it again. No regrets to it. Is it a perfect truck? No, but you're not going to find one out there. There's a lot that these trucks do. Some of the comments too, people are bringing value in the comments. So guys, if you have this truck and there's some things that you like that I left off, please put it in the comments. Let's get better together. Thank you guys for watching. God bless. Take care.